Every great change in life begins the moment a person stops making excuses. The truth is simple. Most people are not defeated by their circumstances. They are defeated by the stories they tell themselves about those circumstances. They say they are too tired, too busy, too unlucky, or too late. They say the opportunity never came their way. They say life treated them unfairly, but excuses are comfortable lies that quietly steal dreams. They sound reasonable. They feel safe. Yet every excuse builds a wall between you and the life you could have. Look around at the world. Every successful person you admire faced obstacles that looked impossible at the time. Some had no money. Some had no connections. Some had no support. Some were told again and again that they would never make it. But the difference between them and everyone else is not talent or luck. The difference is that they refuse to let excuses decide their future. When you remove excuses, something powerful happens. Responsibility enters the room. Suddenly you realize that your life is not controlled by your past, your environment, or other people's opinions. It is controlled by the choices you make every single day. That realization can be uncomfortable because it means there is no one left to blame. But it is also the most powerful truth you can accept. Because the moment you take responsibility, you take control. Think about the dreams you once had. Maybe they were big dreams that excited you when you were younger. Maybe you wanted to build something great, create something meaningful, or become someone who inspires others. Those dreams did not disappear because they were impossible. They faded because excuses slowly replaced action. Excuses whisper things like, "You can start tomorrow." They say, "You're not ready yet." They say, "Maybe later when things are easier." But tomorrow is the most dangerous word in the world because tomorrow has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week becomes next year. And before you know it, time has passed and the opportunity is gone. Life rewards action, not intention. It does not reward the person who talks about their plans. It rewards the person who gets up early, stays focused, works through difficulty, and refuses to quit when things become uncomfortable. Success does not belong to the most talented person in the room. It belongs to the person who shows up again and again when others stop trying. Right now, in this very moment, you have something powerful in your hands. You have today, not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. Today is the one opportunity that truly belongs to you. It is the moment where decisions turn into action and action turns into results. You may not control every situation that happens in your life, but you always control how you respond. You control whether you stand up or stay down. You control whether you keep moving forward or hide behind excuses. That choice defines everything. The world does not need more people explaining why something cannot be done. The world needs people who are willing to try, to struggle, to learn, and to grow. People who are willing to face the challenge instead of avoiding it. So if there is a voice inside your head telling you that something is impossible, challenge that voice. Replace doubt with determination. Replace hesitation with action. Replace excuses with effort. Because the moment you stop making excuses is the moment your real journey begins. There comes a point in every person's life when they must look at themselves honestly and ask a difficult question. Am I truly doing everything I can, or am I simply explaining why I cannot? That moment of truth separates ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. It is the moment when excuses lose their power and determination begins to rise. Excuses are easy to create because they often sound logical. A person might say they are too tired after a long day. They might say they do not have enough money to start. They might say they are waiting for the right opportunity. But if you listen closely, those words hide a deeper fear. The fear of failure. The fear of discomfort. The fear of stepping into the unknown. Growth never happens inside comfort. Comfort keeps you safe, but it also keeps you stuck. Every meaningful achievement in life requires a moment when someone decides to leave the safety of excuses behind and take a risk on themselves. Imagine the power of a person who refuses to stop trying, Someone who wakes up early, even when they feel exhausted. Someone who practices their craft long after others have given up. Someone who studies, trains, learns, and improves every day, even when no one is watching. That person may not see results immediately, but day by day they are building something powerful. Discipline. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. Dreams inspire you, but discipline carries you through the hard days when motivation disappears. Anyone can feel motivated for a few hours. Very few people have the discipline to keep working when progress feels slow and the results are not yet visible. The truth is that success often looks boring from the outside. It is built through small, repeated actions that most people are not willing to do. It is waking up early. It is staying focused. It is practicing when you feel like quitting. It is choosing progress over comfort again and again. Many people wait for a perfect moment before they start chasing their goals. They wait for better conditions, more money, more support, or more confidence. But perfect moments do not exist. Every successful person began their journey before they felt ready. Think about that for a moment. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not intelligence or background. It is simply the willingness to start despite uncertainty. You may not have every answer right now. You may not know every step of the path ahead. That is normal. No one begins their journey with complete clarity. Progress reveals the path. Action creates direction. What matters is that you move forward. Even small steps create momentum. One decision leads to another. One effort leads to improvement. One victory builds confidence for the next challenge. When excuses disappear, energy returns. Suddenly you realize how much time you actually have, how many opportunities exist around you, and how much potential has been waiting for you to take action. Your circumstances may not be perfect, but your determination can be. Your environment may not be easy, but your mindset can still be strong. And when a strong mindset meets consistent action, powerful things begin to happen. The moment you stop asking why something is difficult and start asking how it can be done, your life begins to change. Inside every human being, there is a powerful force waiting to be awakened. It is not something you are born with or without. It is something you build through the decisions you make when life becomes difficult. That force is resilience, the ability to keep moving forward even when the path is steep and the obstacles feel overwhelming. Life will challenge you. There will be days when things do not go according to plan. There will be moments when effort does not immediately produce results. There will be setbacks that test your patience and failures that question your confidence. Those moments are not signs that you should quit. They are the moments that shape your strength. Many people believe that successful individuals never struggle. In reality, struggle is the training ground where strength is created. Every setback contains a lesson, and every challenge builds the endurance needed to reach greater heights. The difference is that determined people view obstacles as temporary, while others treat them as permanent barriers. Imagine standing at the base of a mountain you want to climb. From the bottom, the peak may look distant and impossible. If you focus only on how far away the summit appears, you might convince yourself that the journey is not worth the effort. But if you take one step forward, then another, the distance slowly begins to shrink. Progress in life works the same way. The first step may feel small, but it breaks the barrier of hesitation. The next step builds confidence. Then momentum begins to grow. Over time, those small steps transform into a journey that carries you farther than you once believed possible. People often underestimate the power of persistence. They believe that success happens quickly, as if one lucky moment suddenly changes everything. But real success is built quietly through consistent effort. It is built when you continue working after others have stopped. It is built when you refuse to give up even when results take time. There is a powerful shift that occurs when you stop focusing on what you lack and start using what you already have. Maybe you do not have unlimited resources. Maybe you do not have perfect conditions. But you have something that can outweigh every disadvantage. You have the ability to act. Action is the most powerful response to doubt, every step forward weakens fear. Every effort strengthens belief. And every attempt moves you closer to the person you want to become. The world is full of talented people who never reach their potential because they allowed excuses to hold them back. Talent alone does not create success. Effort, discipline, and persistence transform potential into achievement. When you awaken the determination within you, something incredible happens. Your focus becomes sharper. Your energy becomes stronger. Your goals become clearer. Instead of waiting for opportunities, you begin creating them. The journey may not always be easy, but difficulty is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that growth is taking place. Every challenge you overcome becomes proof that you are capable of more than you once believed. And as you continue pushing forward, you begin to realize something powerful. The obstacles that once looked intimidating are no longer barriers. They are stepping stones guiding you toward your greatest potential. Right now, this moment holds more power than you might realize. Not yesterday, which is already written, and not tomorrow, which has not yet arrived. This moment is where decisions turn into action and action shapes the future. It is where determination replaces hesitation and effort begins to transform dreams into reality. Many people spend years waiting for the right conditions before they fully commit to their goals. They believe they need more confidence, more support, or more certainty before they take their first real step. But confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build through action. Every time you push yourself to move forward despite doubt, your belief in yourself grows stronger. Every challenge you face and overcome becomes evidence that you are capable of more than you once imagined. Over time, that belief becomes unshakable. Think about the person you want to become. Picture the life you want to live, the skills you want to master, the achievements you want to reach. None of those things are created by wishing for them. They are created by daily effort and consistent commitment. Greatness is not reserved for a small group of lucky individuals. It is available to anyone willing to pay the price of discipline, focus, and persistence. The path is not easy, but it is simple. Work hard, stay focused, learn from mistakes. Keep improving. Repeat the process every single day. There will be moments when fatigue tries to slow you down. There will be voices that question your ambition. Some people may even tell you that your goals are unrealistic. Do not let those voices define your limits. The only limits that truly matter are the ones you accept. When you commit yourself to growth, something powerful begins to happen. Your habits start to change. Your mindset becomes stronger. You begin to see opportunities where others see obstacles. The same challenges that once discouraged you become fuel that pushes you forward. Every great achievement in history started with a person who refused to accept the idea that something could not be done. They faced doubt, criticism, and uncertainty, yet they continued moving forward because they believed their effort would eventually lead somewhere meaningful. You have that same power within you, the ability to choose effort over excuses, the ability to turn challenges into motivation, the ability to transform an ordinary day into the beginning of something extraordinary. Do not wait for tomorrow to begin. Tomorrow is a promise that no one truly owns. The only moment guaranteed to you is the one you are living right now. Use it wisely. Use it boldly. Use it with determination. Stand up with purpose. Work with focus. Chase your goals with relentless commitment. Because the life you want is not waiting for excuses to end. It is waiting for action to begin. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. And the only thing standing between you and the future you want is the decision to rise, take responsibility, and move forward with no excuses.